Hey, Vincent.
Hello. How are you guys?
Good.
Pretty good, yeah. How are you doing?
Uh, I mean, I don't know. we tried to laugh it off at the end, but yeah, I'm fine.
Um, yeah, I know. I mean, um, obviously it's. Sorry, I can't think of anything. It's obvious how you're feeling right now. You're probably feeling disappointed. I don't want to beat a dead horse or anything, but what are your overall thoughts on the whole war? We'll get to specifics soon, but what are your thoughts on the entire war?
It was just a call battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like we started off very very shaky, obviously, and we didn't really know how to like come back from not only just like my Elgato messing up, but the call in general was very loud and unorganized. Uh,
Ooh.
and so it seemed like it was almost like Murphy's Law. Like if something could go wrong, it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
My TV turned off, and I was like, "Oh, great!" And then from there, it was just us trying to bring it back every single race, like barely being able to, losing races by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
I did notice. I did mention in the cast. I don't know if you were listening, but I did mention that RS. The trolling kind of canceled out because both Sierra and Goofy got some trolls off, but it was just a
mhm.
matter of running for RS. I feel like that was the difference in this match. Um, do you think there were any mistakes going around or anything like that in terms of the
Oh,
running?
definitely, definitely. Um, yeah. So I've always said, uh, I said from the very beginning that RS was the biggest like threat in the division.
Easily.
And I always said that like we can beat every single team, but RS having the most competition in terms of running power. And not only that, they know that. Well, I like to think they know that I hate trolling, and so they kind of pick that, and they're
Yeah.
good with like hitting people. And so when it is just like me or Dan up there, if I get hit or if Dan gets hit, it's like it's over. The
Yeah, it
match
was
just
it was a
doesn't,
case where you guys got demoralized whenever you guys got trolled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, just not even more like there's always someone just on your butt with a star or a bill. And so it's like every turn, oh, I gotta watch out for this star or I gotta watch out for this bill. That's inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Like um if it was suicide, which I think we played one match suicide against RS.
Oh, it wasn't
I feel a
both?
lot more confident being up front because I don't really have to worry about being hit, and I know
Right.
I can outline almost everyone in that room.
Yeah. So not saying that that's the sole reason why RS won, but I feel like
No, no,
RS picking troll definitely worked.
yeah,
Um.
that was like the best thing they could have done.
Mm-hmm. Um.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, Sui could have worked for them as well, but they decided to pick troll and basically target you and Dan. Is there anything specific that you'd like to point out? Maybe we missed in the cast. That could be a reason why, like, maybe there was a losing race for you guys, or there was something that happened to you guys that we didn't point out.
So we struggle with like mid packing. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever we're all like top three spots, we just don't spread out. And like I notice especially in the call, like the minute we'll be in top three or we'll be like kind of cluttered, there's either someone gets wheelie bumped or like just someone starts trailing an item, and it instantly goes from like us having top spots to like us bumping each other or like for
Mm-hmm.
example on Delfino uh at the last GP, Dan like trialed some random green out and killed all three of us on the dock. So it went from us having top three to like
Mm,
them having top everything.
yeah, it's just
Uh,
those little mistakes, I guess.
I think the biggest thing is when we win races, it's not because like we are running the entire time as a team. It's like we make some last minute play or some shock play or like someone gets a snipe.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Sarah Trolls maybe as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Three
never
clutch
like
runs at the end.
yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying that T7 Red, if you and Dan can run the majority of the races, like it could still work, but you guys are mainly a team that capitalizes on situations. Like you're a very situational team.
Um, I guess I don't really know how to put it. I've been trying to like help out and talk to the team about thing like the mid-pack play and all that, and having more runners up there. But it's more of like a work in progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys were heading into playoffs, kind of a Cinderella story, like limping into playoffs after the first 5 weeks starting strong, coming back against Ape. Unfortunate that you guys didn't get the win here today, but what about you? What about T7 going forward, and then what about you personally going forward in terms of where you're gonna go?
So I plan on playing with T7 again. It was very fun division. They were fun people to play with.
Okay.
And I want to continue that. Whether or not we stay D4 or go to D3, it doesn't matter. I think it'd be best to stay and just play with them.
Mm-hmm. I do think if you guys, well, let's say that the skill level of all the divisions remains the same. If you guys keep the same lineup, you guys might still be D4, but probably the best team in the div.
Yeah, I assume RS is moving up after this.
Yeah, I would assume the same. Well,
I've only just thought of a question, but we can...
Go ahead.
Yeah. Are there any like positives that you can take from the match though? Like anything that you're happy with, like personally or as for the team in general?
Yeah. I mean, second place is still huge. Like you said, we kind of limped our way into playoffs and then grand finals. So I'm like really glad with how we ended. Most people predicted us last. So I mean, to get second is pretty nuts.
I forgot about that too. When I did the prediction stream, I think I told you this already, but this is mainly for the people still watching. I did say that T7 were a sleeper pick. I said that they were gonna get maybe third. They could scrape third seed, or they might have gotten fourth. I didn't realize you were in it. If I did, I would have predicted you guys to be third or second. But yeah, you guys definitely exceeded expectations. Getting predicted last and then getting second seed and then making it all the way to finals. It was very good work from you guys to prove the doubters wrong at the very least. And maybe you guys can take that into next season, take that motivation. Maybe you guys could still be the underdog team next season and maybe do the same thing. T7 underdogs, dark horse. Let's go.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be an underdog when people like know who you are. Though that's the thing. Like, it's kind of in the past few seasons we've made a name for ourselves.
Yeah, T7's been around for a while.
Well, yeah, we signed up for WL season 15. Was that first season?
Yeah.
So yeah, about a year.
Yeah, like most teams, they play one season and they fall off. So that was something when I was like looking for a team to play EL. I was like, oh, I've seen them around. They've been around for a while. So.
Well, I'm glad to know that you found a team that seemingly is like you found a home basically, because you were looking around a little bit. You went from IS to CB. CB didn't work out either.
Wasn't it AP as well?
Oh, CB is just inactive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just really inactive.
CB is inactive. You tried out for AP?
No.
Oh.
I thought you were signed up with them originally. Sorry, that's my mistake.
I don't know. This is a while ago. I don't really know anything myself.
Yeah, and IS just, I guess, wasn't the team for you? Or was it like a lack of chem or something like that?
Let's just call it that. I don't really want to get into it, to be honest.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. The match, I feel like at the end, we just tried to keep it positive. Like, when we knew it was mathematically impossible, we were just like, let's have fun with it. The call kind of turned a lot less stressful, and we kind of ended on the good note,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully you guys going forward will continue to play and continue to be a very strong unit together. Like, even if you guys don't win, if you guys don't experience the glory, I hope you guys still have fun together, because that's what it really matters. That's what it really comes down to.
Yep.
Because in the end, we're all just playing for a PNG banner. So yeah.
Internet cookies, yes.
Yeah, thank you for coming out. That's it for Division 4. Division 1 is also over. We still have Division 2 and 3 finals that we're going to be looking to cast. So thank you guys for coming out. See you guys next time.